Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Kate's Creative Space. I'm Kate, and in today's video, we're going to be unboxing 3 bright, summery, happy, fun kits. So let's get started. Okay, so I know I've made my feelings about summer known on this channel before. I'm usually over summer weather, usually somewhere around July 5th, but it is August, which is my birthday month, and it is still the heart of summer, and I know a lot of other people love summer, so I thought I would celebrate the month of August by opening up 3 kits that either give off summer vibes or just have bright, summery colors. So we are going to start with my oldest kit, which is Underwater. And we're gonna unbox this one. This one is, it gives off a lot of summer colors, a lot of summer vibes. Technically could be done any time of the year, but I didn't have like 3 exact summer kits, so I took a little bit of creative liberty with the 3 that I picked. I've had this one for a while, hence the older box. And this one is called Underwater by Bridget Ashwood, and it is a square diamond painting. 36.6 inches by 27.6 inches, 93 centimeters, and by 70 centimeters. So if you're new to my unboxings, what I'm going to do is the first 2 kits I'll show you the toolbox, just because this one's older and we'll have the older toolbox in it. And then I'll show you the newer toolbox, and I'll kind of give you a little tour of the canvas on this first one, and then I won't do it for the others because a lot of the aspects of the kits are all going to be the same. All 3 kits today are actually square drills, so we'll go ahead and pull it out and get started then. I do have a little bit of a cold. I'm sorry about that. You can bear with my voice a little bit on this video today. All right, the older kits are a little different than the newer ones. So about a year ago, Diamond Art Club upgraded their kits and how they package them and such. This one just comes right in the box, no insert, and it comes with a couple things that are different, like this sticker here. The newer kits, they just print the artwork directly on the box and they don't include that sticker. And then I'll give you a quick tour of the older toolkits. I'm not going to go too into it because you can't get these toolkits anymore. They've since pretty well upgraded them. The older kits come with, let's take a look here, a bag of baggies. These are still included in the new kits as well. A pen. These have been upgraded. They usually get a pen and a squishy in the older kits in coordinating colors. A set of tweezers. We don't get these anymore either, but I love them, so I definitely will hold on to these. You get the tweezers in the older square kits. As well as a tray. These have been upgraded in the new kits and are the best upgrade in my opinion. You get a couple of multi-placers. 2 pads of heart-shaped red wax. I still use this wax and love it, so I will hold on to this as well. You also get a little container to hold it in the older kits. And then you got a cover minder and a washi tape. This washi tape and this cover minder, they're different in every kit. I think these are really cute. I've actually never gotten this washi tape before. I think I do have this cover minder though, but fun addition to the kits that they used to include. So I'll set this aside. Underwater has been a kit that has restocked a few times in the newer kits, so you still can get this kit if they do choose to restock it again. I think it was just restocked recently, like a month or so ago. But if you get it now, they will have the upgraded box and toolkit and packaging, and you'll get a Treasure Quest card with it, which I'm a little bummed I don't have for this kit, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna open it up and take a look. Oh my goodness, these colors are so summer. I picked well. That is such a summer kit. Okay, I love the blues in this. So you get a bigger sticker sheet with the older kits. I miss the bigger stickers, I'm not gonna lie. But I do like that the newer sticker sheets are in a book where these are a little more protected. This kit has 65 colors. And back I think up until a few months ago, anything under 150 was an AB. Now they have the AB drills specially marked, but in this case we have 1, 2, 3, 4 AB drills. only known because they're under number 150, and then 2 fairy dust. I'm glad that this kid's still recent enough to have fairy dust. I was unsure if fairy dust were out when this kit was released. I'm glad to see that they have it. So it looks like the ABs are going to be a blue, a pink, an orange, and a white. And the fairy dust drills are yellow and lime green. Oh my gosh, this kit is going to be beautiful. I'm going to actually flip it over real fast. And I'm going to fold it this way, roll it backwards so that it'll lie a little bit flatter. Diamond Art Club's kits will lie flat on their own. They're self-flattening. But just to get it done a little quicker for you guys to see it, I'm going to go ahead and give it a little help. They're made out of poured glue though. It's totally safe to roll them back like this. Such summer vibes. I'm actually going to turn it real fast just to get it a little more in view. I know you're not going to see it the correct way, but just to give you a little shot. I'm going to put up a picture right here and show you the whole thing in camera because this one's really big, so I'm not going to be able to get the whole thing in frame. Okay. Let's take a look at the drills. I'm not going to pull them completely out, but oh my goodness, you guys, that color palette is the most tropical, summery, rainbow, perfect vibes. I love this color palette. I usually go for some muted, some pastels, but man, a kit like this every once in a while, this is a summer vibes feeling for sure, looking at all these colors. I'm not going to go digging for all the specials, but right off the bat, I do see a special drill right here. This is an orange AB. And then here is the yellow fairy dust right on top. It's marked with the Z, but also you can see that hint of glitter to it. Let's see if I can see any of the other special drills just by looking at the outer casing here. The green fairy dust. The white AB is right here. So that leaves a pink and a blue AB. Here's the blue AB. I love that color blue. And the pink AB right there as well. Those were pretty easy to find. You guys, one more look of appreciation for this because it is just so beautiful. So beautiful. All right, put that off to the side and we'll take a little peek at the canvas here. This kit is beautiful. I have said that 100 times, but I'm not going to stop. Let's take a look and see where we can see some of the special drills. I'm not going to go too in-depth. I'm sure there are unboxings of this kit around. I mostly just wanted to just kind of give you an overview of it. I think it's a good mix of, when you have an underwater kit, you don't want too much blue, and it definitely has a lot of blue at the top of the painting where near the surface of the water, but underneath it there's so many different colors of the seaweed, the corals, the fish. This is a great kit for sure. This is one of the few kits that me and my mom both had to get it because we kind of both wanted it really bad. We try to split up the kits because we both have such big stashes. It's like we don't need all of them to be the same, but we got this one last year at the same time thinking that we would work on it at the same time and just have never found the time to do it. It might be one I need to move up on my list. I have a feeling I'm going to say that about all 3 of them. Unboxing all 3 of these kits is going to make me want to work on them for sure. But I have so many kits in my stash that I've never even opened. I've never even opened this kit before, so I wanted to pull them out and just look at them and remember how I feel nostalgically about them. This kit has the perforated cover. This was an upgrade made a while ago. Some of the older boxes kits have them, some don't. This one does have the perforated cover, meaning you can tear this cover sheet and fold it, and it gives you pre-sectioned areas to work on. I love the perforated cover, so I'm really glad that it includes it. And then we're just going to try working left to right this time to look at the special drills. The ABs are 1 through 3, and the black dot, those will be easier to find. And then the fairy dust is an X and like an up arrow. So I'm my guess is we're going to see special drills sprinkled just throughout this whole kit. All of the packs looked pretty big. So all of this up arrow right here is green fairy dust in the seaweed. And then, let's look. Then there's only AB. Water is going to be number 1. So it's going to be throughout all of the water, just patches of highlighting of the number 1 AB in there. And then none in this fish because there's only blue AB. There's no fairy dust AB. The X here is yellow fairy dust. You'll see that in this piece of coral here and in this fish and in this fish here. He's actually even in the stripes up on this fish here. Let's see, we'll go down this way. This is white AB here, where these white squares are. There is some orange AB in this fish in here. And I'm surprised, oh, there is a pink AB sprinkled out throughout here, number 2. Okay, so we're gonna kind of go in chunks here. So next we'll do this chunk here. Same thing, the water has highlights of blue AB. And let's see, yellow in here, green fairy dust here. The pink AB is really in this piece right here. White AB here. I think anywhere you see white, it's gonna be AB. There's no regular white drill in this kit. So anywhere where you see the white squares, that is a white AB. Some more blue AB. No, he's not in here. Let's see. And I don't see any blue AB here either. But there is yellow fairy dust on his tail and in the starfish here. And orange AB in the fish as well. I'm not seeing any pink AB in the starfish though. All right, we'll go to the next section here. Tons of that blue AB is going to be all throughout this water, so I'm not going to keep pointing that out. It's definitely up in there. And then blue fairy dust in here. Nope, that's not blue fairy dust. That's just a regular blue. The sand doesn't have any special drills in it either, except for this like shell here has the white in it. But there is some AB up in that water, and then I don't even see it right here either. I keep thinking that's an AB or a fairy dust, but it's not. There's only AB for blue. So this is probably our least fairy dust heavy or AB heavy. This is some yellow fairy dust though, right there, and some orange AB right there and there. So a lot of the fishes have it as kind of like an accent or a highlight, and I really like that. All right, here's our last section. Trying to do this without knocking into the camera. More fairy dust here, more AB here. Lots of fairy dust here, and then AB goes into this coral. I like that the coral has AB. I think that's going to make them pop, the corals pop really good. And then the same seaweed as the other side. It's got a lot of fairy dust in it, all on the edges. So this edging is all fairy dust there. Fairy dust here as well. These seahorses have special drills in them. A mix of ABs. And these are pretty much all special drills, which is kind of cute. And yeah, fairy dust mixed in here and ABs. So I feel like all of the fish and the corals have specials in them sprinkled throughout the whole piece, and I think that that makes it really, really cool to see. I'm actually more excited about this kit the more I look at it. I think all the colors would make it really interesting. It does have some blocks of color blocking in it. In the sand here, there's some good chunks of color blocking, and the water, especially near the top of the canvas, has a fair share of color blocking, but it's not bad. I would say this is definitely a more confetti kit. And if you don't know the difference, color blocking is just a chunk of color where it's all the same, and you use You can either use a multi-placer or just use a lot of one color in it, whereas confetti is something more like this, where there's just lots of different symbols, and that keeps you trading drills out more often. I tend to like confetti more than color blocking, but it's a preference, and I think kits that have both of them in them are really fun to do, so that if you get burned out in one area near the top of the canvas doing the color blocking, you can come down here, do some confetti. I do like the ones that have a good mix, so this one makes me happy for sure, and I'm really glad to have it. So I'm gonna roll this one up and put away this one, and we'll get out the next kit. The next kit I am unboxing today is called Rainbow Flower Power. This is another one that has been out for a while. I did pick it up on a restock where it has had its makeover. So it has the box that has the artwork wrapped around the front of it, and then it comes with a picture on the bottom and the information on the bottom, so that you don't have to use that little sticker anymore. And then it comes with the upgraded toolkit. So I'll show you the toolkit in this one since it's different, and this will be the one that you get now. This one also comes in an insert. It has a box with an insert in it, which I do like this a lot better. It keeps your kit from getting too crushed. Okay, take a look at the toolkit. I won't show it to you on the next one, but I'll give a quick preview of it now. The new toolkit has a twist and pick pen. These pens are filled with either a putty, or now they're filled with a clear wax that you twist this part here and it comes out of the pen, and then that way you don't have to constantly dip it into putty or wax to refill it. You just twist it as you go to refill it. I think these are a really cool upgrade and different than any other toolkit that I've seen. It also has a 4-placer on the bottom. Comes with a bag of baggies still. I feel like you get less baggies now, but you still get some. And then it has the tray here. This one has a lid. Tray's a lot bigger, and I love these trays. I use these trays all the time. They come with a little stopper, and I love the lid, and then that makes them stackable too. So if you have more kits and have more trays from those kits, you can stack all your trays together. They do give you the old red wax, which I appreciate because I use this all the time. And then they also give you the clear wax that's included in those pens, so you can refill your pen. And then they give you a 7-placer as well. So they're different, but I think each kit has its pros and cons, and I do love the new kits a lot. I think that, I mean, I use parts of this kit all the time. So if you're a beginner diamond painter, this is everything that you really need. I use the wax in these. I use the trays in them. I find them really nice. I tried to get this kit a while back, and I got the dreaded, we refunded your order because our last bit of stock was damaged email that you sometimes can get if they oversell a kit, or if there's a problem where so I was unable to get it when it restocked a while back. It restocked again, I think a month or two ago, and I was able to snatch it up. But the waiting paid off because I was able to get a Treasure Quest card with this kit. I take them out and store them separately, but it normally would have been in here. I got a bronze Treasure Quest card. For some reason, I have the hardest time saying that with this kit. And I think that that is really cool and really, really pretty to have. So then they have the thank you envelope here. And that comes with all the information that you need. And then here's where your stickers are. This is a sticker that you can put in your logbook. And you put your start and end date. This one, I totally skipped over the details. Rainbow Flower Power by Lars Stewart. It's 38.6 inches by 27.6 inches, or 98.70 centimeters. So this is another really big one. It has 61 colors, and like I said, it's in squares. Here's the color palette. Summer fun, vibrant, bold. When I think of summer colors, this is what I think of, like beachy, pretty, vibrant colors for sure. I'm trying to see. This has 6 AB diamonds. So this was still back when they had them under the 150. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ABs. It'll be that pink, red, blue, purple, a light pink, and an orange. These are going to be beautiful. I wish this kit had fairy dust. I think it was charted before fairy dust was a thing, but that's okay. It's still going to be beautiful. I like the idea of this one because I think it's fun that you can do a color, and then when you're like, okay, I'm getting really sick of this color, you move on to another color. And I think that that would make it a really fun kit to diamond paint. So let's see how it looks. I've never even pulled this one out of the dust cover. I normally don't unbox my kits until I'm working on them. Now that I have this channel, I have a little bit more of an excuse to look at them, which I think is both a good and a bad thing, because it's going to make me want to diamond paint them. All right, I'm going to open it up. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. This kit is huge too. Wow. Look at these drills, you guys. Holy cow. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So many pinks and oranges. I'm actually surprised that pink and orange seems to be the dominant color, but now that I'm looking at the kit, I guess, yeah, the pink and red and orange does seem to take up more space on the canvas. There's the pink AB. There's the light pink one. Man, I just pushed my whole table, one sec. There's the light pink one. Let's see what other ones we can find. Orange is right here. So there must be 2 bags of the pink. And then blue is right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Red is down here. 2 bags of the red too. So I think the ABs are going to be everywhere. And then what was the last one? Oh, and then there's a white. Over here. Perfect. All right. Oh, and I fit purple in there too. All right. Let's take a look at the kit, the canvas itself. This one has, I'm gonna flip it and turn while I talk. This one has the perforated cover and the lines. So they put these dotted lines on there so you can see where the perforations are. At one point they were pink, now they're gray sometimes. I'm actually surprised this one has gray lines on it, but it doesn't really matter. It just makes it a little more muted on the canvas. Either way, they're there so you can kind of see where your perforations are to tear the cover, and they're kind of handy to have. I'm hit or miss because I go in different directions, so sometimes when I tear it and fold the cover, I don't see the lines on there, and I'm like, there's really no point in having them. But it's nice that they add the feature for people who really love the lines on there, and the lines do not transfer onto the canvas, so that's good. That's a really old problem that they used to have that I don't think any of my kits are affected by. Okay, let's take a quick look-see. I hate that I have to fold it, but I don't want to bop the camera pole anymore. So let's see here. There's also a really terrible glare. Let's see if I can fix that real fast. Did that help? Not really. Okay, we'll just have to work around it. All right, so the ABs are listed 1 through 5 and the letter A. Let's look and see what we can find. I liked my system of going across the canvas instead of symbol by symbol, so that's what we're gonna try again this time. Right off the bat, there's some orange here, and I am seeing some pink and red AB, number 1 and 2, sprinkled throughout this flower in particular. Lots of it in this flower here. Some in the darker pink here, that's the number 1. It's gonna be everywhere, guys, because the bags were so full. So it's in here, it's in here. Let's see, and it's in here. So this is like the pink red section. So all the ABs luckily will probably be kind of easy to find. 1 in here, the number 1, and in here. I'm not seeing as much of the number 2, which is the red. Number 1 is pink and number 2 is red, so it might be more towards the top. We're gonna go this way next. 4 is a light purple, and that is here. That's about it. Let's see where else we can find some. throughout here on the edges. So I missed some down here, like here and right here. And let's go up this way. There's some more of that pink. There's some of the red here. It's like a reddish orange maybe. So that's, maybe it's more towards like the orange section of the flowers, but it's in this flower here. This piece is definitely a confetti heavy piece. I'm not really seeing much color blocking on this one at all. All right, we'll do this section next. Excuse me, sorry guys. Let's see. Numbers 1 through 5. Shouldn't be too hard to find. I love this flower right here. It's like almost like a succulent, and I think that is so beautiful. There's more of the number 4 throughout here. That's where I'm finding more of it. This area is probably the lightest with the special drills. I'm gonna go this way. The A is the orange AB, that is all throughout this flower and this flower. It's almost like they do kind of like every other flower, I feel like. Because like this one had none, but this one has a ton. This one has some of that orange in it as well. But then this one only has a tiny bit right towards the edge. There's some in this too. So a lot of that orange in those flowers there. There's no green AB, so there's nothing in this one at all. And I'm not seeing any in this. And like there's no peachy color AB either, which is why I think these ones are more bare. The blue AB, it makes its appearance right here near the center of this flower. See if I can drape this over the side of the table without hitting my camera. Okay, that might work a little bit better to do this last section here. And that's the yellow. So there is also not a yellow AB. So I would just see it in little pops of the orange, the number, why do I keep saying number? The letter A there, all throughout these flowers here. Pops of orange here. There's no green. I wish there was a green AB, I really do. I think a green AB would have been beautiful, or at least green fairy dust. But like I said, this was charted before fairy dust was a thing. I wish they would kind of go back and rechart some of those ones that don't have fairy dust in them. Because like the tea party, I did that. It didn't have any fairy dust in. That was heartbreaking. You could always enhance them. I've never enhanced a kit before though, but this would be a really good kit to enhance, I feel like, if you wanted to make it pop even more with the fairy dust. Lots of the blue AB in this flower in this corner here. Really AB heavy in this section here and right here. But yeah, since there's no green fairy or green AB, this section kind of gets a little bit absent of the special drills. So I'm gonna pop up a picture right here of the entire piece in one shot. I think that this one is a beautiful one that could very easily be done for summer just because of the summer colors, or even if you wanted to bring some pops of color into a dreary winter time. It's not necessarily designated for summer, but when I look at it, I see such beautiful summer vibes that I just wanted to show it in this video. So I'm gonna put this one away, and then I have one more, and this one is the most summer kit that I could have found. And the last kit that I have to show you is Beach Vacation by Jeff. I think it's either Hain or Haney. I apologize if I'm saying that wrong, but it's called Beach Vacation. It is 38.6 by 27.6 or 98 by 70 centimeters. And so this kit is like a medium ground between those two kits. So it came in the upgraded packaging where the box is wrapped around it. But the box is actually bigger than the other boxes. They did this set first, and then they ended up deciding that it was too much, and they kind of scaled it back because people were like, why are these boxes so massive? So they ended up shortening the boxes back down, but this was before Treasure Quest cards came out, so I don't have a Treasure Quest card for this one either. Yeah, so this is how it comes when you pull it out. Now the insert is a lot shorter because you don't need all this extra room, and then they ended up giving you a whole other container for the toolkit. It came in like this built-in container. I'll set this down so I can show you a little bit better. And I think it even has a, yeah, I'll pull this out. It has like a whole thing to it. So I think they thought this ended up being overkill. The shipping costs ended up being a little too much, and they scaled it back. They took out this whole insert. Now they just set the toolkit on top, which creases it a little bit, but they're self-flattening. I've never had a problem with my toolkit getting creased like that. And they've upgraded this bit a little bit, but like I said, nothing too different. The only bummer is that there's no Treasure Quest card at this point, but that's all right. I'm not going to show you the toolkit because I did show you it in the last kit, so go back to Rainbow Flower Power if you want to see what's inside here. All right, the main event. The new sticker. This one has 74 colors. It's still a square. And it's called Beach Vacation. So it is definitely fits the summer theme, I would say. This one has 3 AB and 1 special diamond. I don't remember that it had did not remember that it had a special diamond. Why 196 is the special? I don't know what that is. I'm excited to open it up and find out though. So it has 3 ABs, which are 107, 113, 135. So adding AB to it must be a really newer thing, because this one does not have the ABs listed at the end either. But we know it's a red, a pink, and I think that's a yellowish green. We'll try and find it in the drill pack. I can't wait to see what that special diamond is. I was unaware, if that tells you how much I've really looked at these kits. But this one is super fun, and I'm really excited to get a look at it. I liked the idea of saving opening them until I was going to do them to get me excited. But I have so many now that I feel like opening them reminds me to be excited, if that makes sense. And I do apologize. My voice is starting to really go out on me by this third kit here. All right, let's open it up. Oh my goodness, this is so fun. I see the special diamond right off the bat. I did not realize that was gonna be there, and I am excited. Let's look at the sticker real fast again. So I don't know if you can see the string lights in the picture all around the camper. That's your special drill. That's gonna be so cute. Let's look at it on the canvas. Here's the colors. Super spring. I love it. There are the special drills. I'm so thankful they put them on the outside to make it easier. So this is special because it's a quad cube, and a quad cube just means it takes up 4 regular drill spaces to make it kind of a jumbo drill. And I think that's gonna be cool because it's light. So I think that will be a cool effect on the canvas. Let's see if we can find those 3 ABs. There's the red. I said red, right? Yep, red, pink, and yellowy green. I've been successful on every special drill location this whole video, and I feel like I should get a medal for that. Normally, they're so tiny sometimes that you can't find them at all. And I've done so good today, but of course now I'm struggling. Here's the green. It's a green AB right there. Dang it, I keep moving my table. I'm starting to struggle. I've noticed by the third kit, I always start to fall apart a little bit. And there's the pink right there. You're probably all like, guys, it's Katie. It's right there. Pink, green, red, special drill. We did it. Okay. I am going to flip her over. I've never worked on a kit with special drills with quad cubes before. I think I need to make that a goal for 2026 to work on a quad cube kit. I think I'm gonna make like a bingo sheet or something for 2026 for myself. I don't diamond paint like enough kits to feel like I could cross off 25 things on a bingo card. Maybe I could cross more than one off per kit, you know, like, so I think Little Baker has quad cubes, and I know I'm gonna do that one next year because I didn't do it in February this year, and I've been thinking about it ever since. So like if that one also met the criteria of other things on the bingo card, I could have one kit cross off more than one thing. That might be fun. Let me know in the comments if you like the idea of that video. I'm sure other people have done that on YouTube at some point. But it might be something I might do. So keep posted for that. It would be probably closer to the end of the year. All right, enough yapping. Let me, I'm so sorry. I'm going to grab a drink. I'm going to show you where these drills are. A lot less to look for on this one. We just need 1, 2, and 3. Red, pink, and green. I really hope it's in this bird. Let's find out. Oh, that glare right there. I'm not a fan of that. One sec, guys. Oh, we got it. All right. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you guys. The number one thing that I love about this kit is the Cotton Candy Sunset Sky. I am obsessed with sunsets and sunrises and diamond paintings. Now, I haven't diamond painted a ton of them, but I did one last year called Balloons Over Cottage Cove. I'm going to put a picture right here. It was a Dreamer Designs kit. And the sunsetty cotton candy colors in that sky were my favorite thing on the planet. So as far as what I like in a picture, that makes me really happy, and it is really beautiful in this picture. The pinks and the purples in the sky make me super, super pumped to do this one. All right, let's look for the ABs finally. I keep going off on tangents. There is some red AB in the parrot, which makes me very happy, and some pink AB in the sky. So we're off to a good start. And there's some in the swimming suits that are hanging on this clothesline here. You guys, this special drill is everywhere. It is everywhere in this kit, and I'm so excited. That is so cute. Let's see what else I can find. 4 is not a special drill. That's gonna confuse me because I feel like I'm gonna keep thinking it is, but it's not. Number 4 is not a special drill, but number 2 is, and this pink raft right here. Do you get the beachy vibes on this one? I mean, it's called Beach Vacation, which makes it about as summer as you could go. This was the one kit in my stash that is truly a summer kit, except for the one I did last year, which I was kicking myself so much today that I already diamond painted it, so I can't unbox it for you, but I am going to post a picture right here. This one's from Oraloa. It's called, I think it's called Summertime, and it is about as summer as it can get. I diamond painted that one in August last year because I wanted to do something extra special on my birthday, and I loved every minute of that kit. So check out Oraloa if you want to see this kit or buy this kit, because it was about one of my top 5 favorite kits I've ever done, for sure. Okay, I'm rambling a lot on this one. Sorry about that. Let's see where else these specials are. Let's think. I can tell you the quad cubes. All these white spots that are big, all quad cube. You're going to find more of that pink here in the sky, the pink AB. So we're just looking for 1 and 3. 3 is going to be throughout the greenery on top of the camper here. There's some pops of pink right here in the chair. Pops of green right here in this chair. I get like blow up chair vibes from that, and I think that's pretty cute. I'm going to do the same thing and try to push this down and not hit the camera pole. You can do it. There we go. Okay, what else? See how that quad cube goes all the way around this tree, up the camper, down the sides. That's going to be so beautiful. So beautiful. I feel like they missed an opportunity to have a blue AB in this kit. I don't chart the specials. I don't know the rules. Maybe I'm just biased because I love the color blue, but man, it would have been pretty in that sky up there by the moon. So I guess it is a sunset. Yeah, I'm not finding many more specials, guys. I'm starting to struggle a little bit. Let's see where they are. Here's some red down here, all the way down here in the crab, who's adorable. I'm noticing details about this painting that I didn't notice before, like there's a cat and there's rubber duckies in this pool, which is adorable. The reflection of the rubber duck is a bee, so glad they took that opportunity right there. Here is a bee as well on the surfboard, both in the green spikes and inside of the surfboard in the pink. None in the fire. Actually, yeah, I lied. Nope, it's just this pink spot right here. What is that pink spot? It looks, oh, it's the beach ball. I wish there was some in the fire. I like a good special drill though. And I do think I need to do these older kits that don't have the fairy dust in them, or add some fairy dust to them. But I've never enhanced before. Guys, tell me in the comments, is enhancing a kit scary? Because I made some changes to True Pals and it stressed me out. It wasn't even enhancing, it was just color swapping, and I got stressed. So I don't know how to do it and not think I'm gonna mess up a kit. I want to make it fun. It's supposed to be fun, right? So tell me in the comments, how scary is enhancing a kit? Because I just really wish these older kits had the fun fairy dust. I love fairy dust. Fairy dust in this palm tree here. And some over here in the surfboard. That's about it, guys. I'm popping the camera pole so bad right now. Some right here. And none in the rug either. So that blue. Missed opportunity. But once again, should I ever work on this? Maybe I'm definitely going to at some point. When I work on this, maybe I will be brave enough at that point to enhance a kit and put some fun fairy dust, especially in the blue. Remind future Katie of that. All right, guys, this is the third kit. I'm going to pop up a picture of the whole thing in view. And thank you guys for checking out all three of these kits. Let me know down in the comments which one was your favorite, because 3 very solid options. And I know summer's coming to a close, but if you work on your kits faster than I do, you could knock one of these out if you really wanted to. I'm not going to work on any of these, actually. Not until maybe next year, because I have already started fall kits because I just couldn't help myself. So I wanted to look at them, get the summer feels while it's still warm outside. I got to figure out which one or how many of these I can maybe work on next year. And until then, it was fun to make the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to give this video a thumbs up, I would so appreciate it. If you like this video and want to see more from me, feel free to subscribe and stick around to my little corner of the internet. I love making diamond painting content. I do a lot of fun videos on my page, some fun vlogs of my progress and different whips that I do. And I like to do post reviews and kit ups and things like that. Let me know if there's anything in particular you'd love to see a video of. I'll see what I can do. I'm still at the beginning phases. I've only had this channel for 6 weeks, so I'm still at the beginning phases of figuring out my rhythm with everything. And I'd love any helpful, positive, or constructive criticism if you guys have any for me. I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'll see you soon. Bye.